Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about all of the new releases that's coming to the Crawdle community, as well as the update we had on our Tradingview board. Now if you guys like this content and you want to see more like it, please make sure to leave a like on this video and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So without wasting more time, let's get into this video. If you go to tradingbot.crawdle.com, you will see this page. Now, if you don't have an account yet or you're not logged in, you will see on the top right is a login button where you can actually go and sign up as well. So I'm already logged in and that's why I can see the dashboard. If you scroll down, you'll see that this is the new website and there's also more info on the trading board. As you can see, you can click on learn more and it will give you more detail. So as well as open and close trades, and then also another big update was adding another exchange. So for a long time we only supported Bybit, but now I've also added the Bitget platform. So you'll see that here on the right you can actually go ahead and create an account. Now if you use my affiliate link, and the links will be in the description of this video, and you can see that you also get a deposit bonus when using those links. But not just that, if you go to the Discord, you can get a 30-day free trial and you'll also get access to 5 indicators. Now if you basically create an account with one of the referral links, you can just make a deposit of any size, come to this channel and then just click here on free trial. And you will see this pop-up form, and all you need to do is submit that user ID of the new account that you created and made a deposit on. Now if the form doesn't work, you can just create a support ticket on our Discord, which is at the bottom somewhere. Here it is. So just go to support and then you can create a ticket. Okay, so after you've either purchased the membership or you started the free trial, you can just log in, and then I'm going to go to my dashboard. So this is how the dashboard look, and the response of the basically the trades is still in beta, as you can see right here. But what will happen is that if you open a trade or close a trade or anything happens like that, or every time your bot receives a webhook from Tradingview, you can basically see it in here. Now this is basically your token as well, so do not share this with anyone because this token has access to your account. So this is just my demo account, so I will be deleting this afterwards. If you want to clear those data, all you do is click on clear logs and it will basically refresh those logs for you. So the next one would be either Bybit or Bitget. Now this is just a quick overview of what has been added to the new board, and I will have a step-by-step setup video coming very soon. So if we go to our profile first, this is where you will see the membership. So I obviously have lifetime membership, and there's some people as well in the Discord. If you are interested in lifetime membership, you can also just ask in the Discord. So this is basically just more info on when you signed up and so on. So if you want to continue with a subscription like a monthly or so on, you can just see in subscription there's going to be a monthly and a yearly option. So currently this is only accepting XRP. If you want to use a different method of payment as well, just create a support ticket on the Discord and we can communicate over there. So then we also have a simple calculator, and this is just for the Tradingview indicators, and to say, okay, if you have basically a 4% stop loss with a 2% take profit, and you can calculate and it will say how accurate your strategy should be so you can be profitable. So then I also still have the old version of the bot because some people are not yet used to the new functions, which I'll be covering pretty soon. So if you still want to use the old version, you can just click there and then you can use it. So we're going to start off by looking at the Bybit bot. Now right here you'll see that this is going to be the URL link. Now this link is the one that you also paste in your Tradingview URL so that you can actually open up trades on Bybit. If you don't have a Bybit account, you can just click on create account and then it will basically take you to the Bybit platform where you can create that account. If this is your first time setting up your bot, you can click on API settings, and now you'll see it's going to ask for your API key as well as your API secret, and then also give you your security token. If you are using a testnet account, make sure to click on testnet. If you're using a live account, make sure to use don't tick that box. And just remember that Bybit's testnet is a different exchange on its own, because when you go to testnet.bybit.com, that is their testnet. So if you're using a live account, you can't just select testnet and expect it to be on a demo account. You have to go and create a separate account on their testnet platform. So then you'll see the token you have, and then also the symbols. This is pretty much the same as the previous one. Now let's just start off this name as well. If you want to name this alert, make sure you don't add spaces, but rather use underscores, or don't add spaces or underscores at all. So here's the example, a 30-minute strategy. Then this is your token, and do not share your token, and then also the symbol. One thing that is very important, that if you want to use the bot on Bybit, make sure that you activate the hedge mode under your settings for each asset. Now the reason why I don't automate that process inside of this bot is because that adds a massive delay when actually opening up the trade. So every time it receives action to go and open up on the exchange, it might take like 2, 3, 4 seconds just to view if you're on edge mode. So removing that step basically allows the trades to open up almost instantly. Now this is basically just if you want to go buy or sell. And then there's also a new option where you can use dollar amounts, or you can use percentage amounts. Now the way this works is that if you select a dollar amount and your investing is 100, that would mean that it's going to be taking $100 of your USDT. Now if it's percentage, 100% would be the max amount you have in your wallet. If I add it on 10% and I have $1,000 in my account, then it would use $100 to open up that trade. Now okay, I do notice there's a spelling error there. I would fix that. And then as well, the isolated and cross. Now this is the type of leverage you want to use. If you want to use cross, make sure to select cross and isolated for isolated, and then you can just type in the leverage. I've also added the function to use a trading stop. Now this is the same one you would use on the Bybit platform. I will go more into detail on all of this when I go through the step-to-step videos. So if you want to have it active, you can just click on true, and then you can give it a value. But just remember that if you set this on percentage, this amount is also percentage. If this is set on value or dollar, then you need to give it a dollar value. So I'm not going to use it, I'm just going to say false. Now reversal close is basically that if you are in a long and there's a short trade firing, that you want to close the long and then open the short. So just a quick example of how this would work is that if I want to open up a sell, you can just say reversal close is close the long, because that means if this sell opens, it closes long. If my side is buy, then obviously if the buy opens, you want to close that short. So the way it works is it will first close the trade and then open up the new one. If you don't want to open those trades, you can just click on none. Now as for the take profit part, there's also a percentage or a dollar value that you can use. So if this is set on percentage, then you can basically just go and add your 1% take profit and stop loss is here at the bottom. If you don't want to use a take profit or stop loss, make sure to type in none with a capital N. Now you'll also see here on the top that you have your full, partial take profit and stop loss, or you can have a partial. Now the difference between these two are, if you have a partial and you have this to percentage, and now you have a 1% take profit, this is going to be the percentage that you want to close with your position. So if I want to close 50% at a 1% move, and I want to close the other 50% at a 2% move, or what I can do is I can do this, and now you'll see this add up to 100% of the position. Then you can also use this for the stop loss. Stop loss is the entire position, so you can now just go ahead and add percentage. If this is set on basically the value, then all this changes. This is going to be a dollar value, but this will still be percentage, because this is how far it would be from your entry, but this is the amount of that position. So you can just continue and do this for the rest as well. So that's going to be 200, and you can make that 350, and then for the stop loss also 200. So you can now go and get your syntax, and you'll see here on top, you can just copy that, and then you can go and paste it on your Tradingview alert. So if you want to place the order directly from the bot, you can just click on place order, and you will see that it's going to ask you for this confirmation, and you can click on OK. So if you want to go ahead and close a trade, you can just scroll up and click on close, and the same would count for the example. If you want to add a name to this, make sure to either use underscores or just don't use spaces. Then for the symbol is the same, which symbol you want to close, and if you have a long open, you just select buy and then choose the leverage that's opened with, and then sell is going to be the like this. So if you click on get syntax, also this is the new one, or close it from the bot itself. Now we can go over to the Bitget exchange, and you'll notice that the first thing that changes is going to be this link, as the previous one was /Bybit and in another slash, this one is going to be Bitget. So if you copy this, you'll see that this has been copied, and it will also tell you that you need to paste this alert in your TradingView alert notification box. And you'll if you don't have an account, you can click on create an account, and for API settings, this is going to be the pop-up. You'll also notice that there's an extra field, and this is going to be passcode, because on Bitget you get an API key, API secret, and then also you have to set that passcode, and the security token is the one we use for the TradingView alerts. Now the same is going to be for the name of the opening and closing of the trades. Don't use spaces, rather use underscores. And then also your the different token you have for your Bitget. So if you're using both Bybit and Bitget, each one would have a different token. So if you see that this is going to be your symbol, you'll notice there's something different, and that is going to be this underscore UMCBL. So it's a bit different on Bitget, but if you want to use a symbol, you have to add that underscore UMCBL. So for example, if you want to open up a trade on if UMCBL, it needs to look like this. So this is going to be opening a trade up on Ethereum, and for Bitcoin you just need to change it like this. And then the same stuff would be for the sites and the investing amounts, and you'll see that all of the same options are available on Bitget as you've just seen on Bybit. The same would also be for the close, that if you fill this out and you want to close along, make sure the symbol also have the underscore UMCBL, and then if it's a buy, select the buy, and the same for the closing side. And at the bottom you can also get syntax, and it will pop up here on top, or you can place it directly from the bot. Now when I add another exchange, for example Binance, in the near future, I'm going to try to add the same functionality on all of the bots, so that if you have strategies and you want to run them on different exchanges, that you can do the same things on all of them. If you guys have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments of this video, or you can join the Discord server and ask me there. Now there's another bot we also have, and that is called the Crodle Accumulator. So this is still in beta, and I did release it around in December, and actually yesterday it closed its first position. So here you can see that the total trades that it's taken is 5, and the open trades are now at 4. So that means one of them closed, and you can also see it right here. And the reason why it says it's still in a loss is because this is capital used that is basically on this open positions. So as soon as all of these trades close, which is probably if Bitcoin is around 19,000, then it would all be in profit. And I've only started testing this with around $100. Now if you want to get access to this bot as well, you can ask in the Discord server, but I will be changing the algorithm pretty soon as all of these trades have closed. Now if you guys like this content and you want to see more like this, please make sure to leave a like on this video, and also subscribe to my channel, as I'm almost at 500 subscribers. So I just want to say thank you to you guys for the support, and happy new year, and I will see you in the next video.